this year the programme has been changed, and it's changed across the board for all the different unit types. I think the themes that are running through now, there's things like know myself, express myself, be well, have adventures, take action, and skills for my future. So they've really tried to hone in on what are current issues for the girls, making sure that what we're covering as an organisation is really relevant and, like we've said, up to date for the girls we're catering for now. So it does range from, you know, looking after your own personal well-being to getting outside and having really outdoor adventures. And, you know, we're really excited to offer a programme that does that for our girls and hopefully give them a bit of balance and lots of experiences to talk about moving forward.
And I suppose for Rangers, it is an interesting time in girls' lives, isn't it? So from 14 to 18, there's a lot of change going on there.
Absolutely. You know, our girls come within the time they're with us, they are choosing GCSEs, they are going through examinations, they'll pass their driving test, they'll be thinking about further education, possible university, they may start part-time jobs. So for us, it's being something consistent in their world to help them, you know, figure things out. We're another pair of ears. We're other adults that help give them, you know, inspire them and be role models, I guess. I think that's what we'd like to be able to be.
And when you say another pair of ears, what would you say are some of the sort of more common issues that these teenagers are coming to you with now?
Well, there's all sorts. I think there's lots of pressure on young people nowadays, you know, with exams and results and being in the best place to make, you know, their decisions for their future. So it can be anything. They can be really big issues, but sometimes they come and it's just the smallest thing, but it's the smallest thing on top of others. So, you know, we like to give them a chance to sort of sound off a bit and talk to each other because, you know, they can... skills that we help them to develop as well as listening and being there for each other as well.
Peer support.
Yeah, that's it.
And you mentioned the adventure there, Graihagh. How adventurous does it get?
Oh, we have lots of fun. I particularly like our summer term, so that is, we usually meet at Masham Court, but I can guarantee in the summer term we won't be there. We'll be out exploring the island, so that might be down at the beach or in a plantation or climbing Snaefell. Like, possibilities are quite endless, so it's good.
And Felicity, is there still the opportunity to earn badges and awards?
Well, the badges have just changed. We're really big fans of the new programme. So the new programme's being introduced this year, and then it'll be compulsory from autumn 2019. And for Rangers, it's the first time we've had proper badges. So we've now got badges that the girls can earn within their meeting time at Rangers, which we've just started. We're 2 weeks into doing this and we weren't sure how it was going to go, but it's been absolutely hilarious. They have had so much fun, and they've all chosen a badge that they wanted to learn about. So they've all got really excited about fixing fire alarms and learning how to polyfill holes. And then there's another group that have been making smoothies. Another group have been teaching themselves how to make bread. So it's been really interesting to see what life skill challenges they actually want to learn. And then there's other badges that they can now do at home. So the whole badge thing's just got a lot more exciting. The guides have got a brilliant one called Mixology.
Oh, what's that?
Cocktails.
Mocktails, yeah.
Mocktails.
Which is all about being a good party host and, sort of having fun and safely experimenting, I suppose.
One. But do you have like experts coming in to talk to them about that, or is it something they research on their own?
It depends how difficult. In this particular example, the girls had actually gone home and they decided that they'd all go and ask their dad or their stepdad how to fix something, and then they're all coming back this week with what they've learnt to do to show each other. But we have had visitors come in to speak to us. I can't think what he's called, but who was the mindfulness guy? He was brilliant.
Mike Hewley. Yeah. He came and did mindfulness session, which was fantastic, and some of the girls had accessed him through school, but it was nice for him to come and be in the context of girl guiding as well. Great contact to have.
Yeah.
And so that
go on. Some of the Brownie units have tapped into Lloyd's Bank as well and learned how, like, money and how to manage your money, which is incredible when they're only 7, but I suppose really good to start young. So we do, as an organisation, tap into other organisations and the likes of St John's Ambulance for first aid skills and things like that. So we try and do a bit of everything where it's a little bit of us and then using experts.
And actually, mine and Katie's daughters have just started rainbows together, and they were at the fire station last week and had the best time ever because they went up in the basket and
And I was going to say, I suppose you really welcome that voluntary aspect. So if there's anybody listening who thinks, there's a skill that I could pass on, I'm guessing you'd welcome that.
Absolutely. We're always looking to broaden the horizons of our girls, I guess, and giving them the depth of experience and showing them avenues that they might not have considered before. So if someone is listening and they think, do you know what, I think I could offer something, we would be all ears to hear how we can fit that into our programme, definitely.
And, you're mentioning some of the practical skills there, but one of the things that I'm sort of gleaning from what we've been talking about today as well is that it's also, you're also instilling really good values in them from a very young age. And Felicity, you were talking about how proud you were of them recently on Remembrance Day as well.
Oh, it was lovely. So our Ranger unit has girls from every high school in the island and from the college. So they kind of come, not necessarily because their friends from school come. So it was really nice when we had girls making quite a trek into Douglas. So one of the girls came down from Derby to make sure that she was there. They've all got their school trousers on, their school shoes on. They're all quite happy to march without their coats on because they want to show the world that they actually care. And that's just lovely, isn't it, that young people are prepared to do that? Because if they'll do it for this generation, then hopefully there'll be us in 20 years' time. Passing it on to the next.
So, Katie, if people are listening, it's likely to be parents, I guess, of girls who might be able to join the Rangers. What do you need to do to join?
If you go online to the Girl Guiding website, it links you to wherever you need to go and it puts you in touch with all the necessary people on the island. That's probably the best way to go about it.
Follow the link that says join us, then I get an email in my inbox pretty much as soon as somebody fills out the form online. Yeah.
And do they happen all over the island, or are they in Douglas? Where do you meet up and how often?
So we meet once a week. The times may vary depending on the activity that we're doing. We're based in Douglas at Masham Court, like we mentioned. In terms of especially the Rainbows, Brownies and Guides, they will meet island-wide all over the place. And so when you go to the Join Us section, you can put in your postcode and it tells you where your nearest unit is and will put you in touch with the necessary people.
And we should say as well that, these three ladies themselves are perfect examples of what these organisations have done for you all, because you're all involved in so many different things even outside of this, aren't you?
Yeah, I think guiding was one of the things that teaches you to want to get involved. We do it for the girls, but we do it for ourselves. It's a great feeling volunteering, and what we get out of it as individuals as well, is unmistakable. And I think, between us, we have 7 children under the age of 7. We work, we are involved with the RNLI, we're school governors, we're all sorts like that, I guess. And I think we want to instill in the young girls that sort of community feel and what they can give back to their community. And I guess that's why we're here today talking. We got lots out of Girl Guiding ourselves as participants, and now we're trying to give that back to the community and give opportunities.